Hello, welcome to my channel. There's nobody in the chat at the moment. Okay, just wait for a few more. Well, sorry, not for a few more. Just wait for, give it a few more minutes for. I can see it's only okay. Okay. Hi, Mariam. Hi, Mama B. Hi all. Okay. Right. I try to answer as many questions as possible, but wow. Okay, I can see. Wow. Okay, now let me just right. I'm just trying to read what you're saying. Okay, Jackery Thomas, you may ask a question, please. Yeah, you may ask a question, because the reading is about actually answering your questions. Right. Okay, I hope to be of assistance as much as I can. Right, let me look at the first question. The first question is Mama B. Okay. Hi, Alisa. Okay. First question. First question is by Mama B. What it is what I'm getting is you are not sure, or you don't know how the practicalities of these will be, or how you'll go about it practically. And however, it's very possible that you find a way in due course for this to happen. Now, whether it's in this specified time period, that is possible, but it depends on your I don't know which country or place you're at, the rules there regarding visitations and visiting. So however, in terms of this reading, it's possible, yes. And that will bring about an end to a particular way you've been going about this matter, perhaps even with other matters, which will also pave way for, or at least, will pave way, or at least make it more possible for you to be more financially independent. More, you probably already are, but in due course, there will be more of a possibility in terms of opening up opportunities. But that will also lead to you moving on, perhaps with some of the people from some of the people you're used to socializing with, just to seek more opportunities, or to enhance your whatever work opportunities or income generating opportunities, perhaps studies as well, furthering in training, because that will lead up to some sort of recognition and appreciation by those around you, including this person of interest. So yes, you're going to There are going to be times, there's going to be a time from then on for you to exchange ideas, pursue your goals, perhaps together or, or in isolation, but at least you'll have that connection. And that may lead to situations whereby, perhaps because of being busy, what I'm getting is being busy, you may feel, both of you being busy, you may feel left out by either the people you used to associate with, or even this person. So that feeling will come and go, but what it is you will have several options to explore in terms of friendships, or even more friendships. But answering your question, yes, that's the simple, straightforward answer to that question. And I hope you find that helpful. Just bear with me, one more thing, just to, yeah, it'll be a joyous time for both of you. So, but it depends on your rules in terms of interacting, obviously, taking into account the current pandemic. So that has to be observed. Because I don't know where you live, so those rules, whatever rules you are, they have to be taken into account as well. Okay. Right, that's Mama B. So let me move on to the next question. What am I next? Okay, Bonita, let's find out. What my next question will be like. Bonita, let's find out. Bonita. Sorry, this should be here. What will it be like for Bonita? Yeah, I can see the union or reunion there. What it will be like is, what I'm getting is it will be harmonious in terms of in general terms, it will be harmonious, and you will feel close, very close to this person. Both of you having a good time, a very good time, generally in things you share, do, explore, or whatever, visiting, touring. However, you may need to change your mind on certain aspects, if this is to work out long term, certain aspects of your being, i.e. the way you're used to doing your things as an individual. You need to make some changes which will require you to really reflect and think deeply about if this is to go on for, i.e. if it's to be enduring, to go on for a long time. Short of that, you might have to, what I'm getting is that if you don't make the necessary changes, you might have to consider, this is thinking, consider moving on. What I'm getting is consider moving on, which will give you a lot of time to reflect and on what you really want in the long term. One of the things is that, will you be able to multitask, do the different things in terms of this relationship, your other considerations as well? Could be training, could be work, or both, plus the relationship. But what I'm getting here is that your whatever you want to do in terms of work or earning, you'll pay a lot of attention to that, even though you'll be with this person. And it will put you in a situation where you have to make a difficult choice between the relationship and your career progression or business or whatever. So that may come up with some sort of different viewpoints or perspective from the person, perhaps even with your other associates, the people you relate to, which you will feel these people being critical of you, perhaps whether it's constructive or not. That's for you to tell when the time comes. And what I can get is that these various considerations and the things that will be going on are likely to affect your financial standing, i.e. in terms of work. So you will need to think critically and to balance things out, money as well as the relationship, in order for you to have the best of both. Otherwise, the situation is likely to adversely affect one area, especially finances. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Bonita. Sorry, which ones? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so that's what it will be like. You have to strike really fine balance. So your discussions with this person, you may feel sometimes that the plans are not going according to how you thought, or the things are not materializing the way you thought or had anticipated. So that's the feeling you'll get as time progresses. So what may help this situation you're asking me about is, at the inception, having detailed discussions and plans for the way forward, a healthy way forward, because anything short of that is likely to cause some mishaps, which may pose a situation whereby, or bring about a situation whereby you're on the verge of perhaps making losses on both the relationship and finances. Okay, that's yours. Bonita. So the next one, I'm trying to scroll down. Jackery Thomas, please kindly state the question, and I'll be of help. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the next question. What's coming up from here? Okay, Mariam Q. So Mariam Q, what's coming up for my price? What's coming up for Mariam Q and prices? Okay. Right. What's for you, Mariam Q, is some sort of reorganization, a reorganization to do with your attachments and friendships, including this very connection. You may have to put the relationship on a kind of pause in order for you to pursue your other interests. Because what I'm saying is that you're going to have to, or there will be a situation where you really give more consideration to pursuing your other goals and interests, although you value this relationship. But what I'm saying, those others are likely to take precedence over the relationship. However, time will come when you actually look for a more balanced approach to things, perhaps because you might have actualized or realized or got what you were pursuing in terms of your other goals and interests to do with you as a person. Now, that's when you give more consideration to the practicalities of how to move forward with this personal interest. But the practicalities will be difficult, will be a challenge in the sense that in terms of location, what I'm getting is that you may be training, working, or studying or they may be at a different location, which is not convenient in terms of meeting due to distance, or just logistically not easy. You have some logistical challenges. So that will lead to you exploring your options in order to make it easy for both of you, which will you make the right choices, i.e. you will choose the right thing to do, and that will enhance your connection and bring you even closer. So it will be a happy one with this person. In due course, it will be a happy one. And once that's the case, you both go ahead to even this person to get to achieve what they need to achieve in order to just generally get on with life. But the intention will be there for both of you to pursue your goals, interests, while maintaining this relationship. However, these challenges are not the relationship itself, but things surrounding your relationship will be quite challenging. It's more to do with the things you have to do. And you may feel that it brings about some inconveniences into the relationship, but it's not that this person is the issue. It's more to do with the things surrounding the issues, the matters you have to deal with, both of you, which will be a challenge, where you'll have to really use and follow your intuition or gut instinct to guide you through this situation, because some of the choices may be difficult to make. Perhaps they may be two equally good ones, and you want to make the best choice for yourself. So you have to rely on your intuition or gut instincts. So you may feel that mysterious, not quite as you expected them to be, but a lot of those will be like things out of your control as an individual. However, if you make the right choices, then it will help your relationship as well as whatever you're pursuing, either training or work or whatever you're pursuing. But it will be possible to achieve what you're pursuing as well out of this relationship in terms of other achievements you seek. That's why I just say that the challenges are more to do with things surrounding the relationship rather than the relationship itself being a challenge. Okay? Thank you. That's for you. Mariam Q. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Jackery Thomas, I can see your question. Jackery Thomas, let's find out. Let's find out with Jackery Thomas relationship. Will it be? Will it be? Let's find out. Will it be? Will it be? Will it be? Just bear with me, Jackery, please. Now, I can see a change here for you, Jackery. Now, is most likely will be with this person, because what I'm getting is both of you, if you haven't developed already, you likely to develop intentions and express those intentions. Those intentions will be expressed, intentions of long-term commitment, of a long-term commitment. You would like that to come about, that change to come about, but also with a long-term commitment, including having a family. However, the response you get from this person, you may find it one that's bringing you some sort of anxiety or restlessness, because the person will be considering taking things a step at a time. Perhaps you want to have a commitment, as in the long term, but the person would like to take things a step at a time, and therefore this anxiety will come about because you may not get what exactly you want. Perhaps certain things that you may discover along the way, which you may find hurtful or displeasing to yourself. You're likely to discover certain truths which may have been either deliberately or accidentally not brought to your attention, whereas you will have expected those truths to be brought to your attention, hence the anxiety. So answering your question, yes, it's likely to be, but it's likely to be, yes, what I'm getting. However, if it will be long term, that's not what I'm getting. Being, yes, long term, very unlikely. Okay, Jackery Thomas, that's yours. Okay, Alisa. Okay, let's find out. Alisa is the next. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Energy towards Alisa. Energy towards Alisa. Energy towards Alisa. Okay, now at least what it is that what I'm getting is that there's the need to put in more or effort. That's the energy. Feels they would like to, or and they need to put in more effort to into the, or even you yourself. They feel you both need to put in more effort in terms of doing and achieving the things that you both want to achieve together. Even for yourself, they feel you need to put in more effort. I don't know, especially things of a material nature, and how they also feel you need, hopefully, from their point of view, you'll be able to manage the competing demands on your time. That's what they're thinking and feeling. They're wondering, will she be able to manage this relationship plus competing demands, or this connection plus the competing demands on her time? Difficult choices or equally good choices, but you only have to make one. They also feel you're having a difficult time deciding what exactly you want, and they're not sure. If they don't think from their point of view you are sure how to go about things to achieve what you want to achieve, or lifestyle, relationship, or both. And they feel you're defensive, or are not welcoming to constructive criticism from their point of view. That's from their point of view. So much as they're reflecting, they believe or feel you need to do the same. Reflect on things generally, things, life, and financial opportunities. Financial opportunities will be coming up, and there'll be an opportunity coming up for you, and they feel you should take up that opportunity to improve your financial opportunities. I mean, standing and any even further opportunities. So that's how they feel. That's the feeling they have at the moment. They're not sure if you'll be able to manage, make the right choices. You're not welcoming of constructive criticism from their point of view, and you both, or you need to reflect. That's what they think, or that's the energy. You need to reflect on things generally for uh, for life generally to be harmonious and well balanced. That's from their point of view. And what I'm getting is you need to be more open and transparent. What they're getting is a lack of transparency. That's from their point of view. There's a lack of transparency on your part. At least that's the perception they have of you. Okay, that's yours, Alisa. Uh, let me see. You're welcome, Alisa. So let's move on. Jenna, please, excuse me, excuse me. You're welcome to ask a specific question because it'll help you get clarity in what you're seeking to find out. I think so. If you ask a specific question, you're more likely to have clarity on whatever you're asking. Jenna, did this code? Let's find out. Did this code? Original reconciliation. We can do this code. Reconciliation. Okay. Still, what it is that thoughts, that idea or suggestion or thought of reconciliation is something that they're not willing to share. Whether they will, they just do not want to share that yet because they're not pleased with the aspects of what transpired. Obviously, from what I'm getting is that they're not happy about both your whatever transpired in the past that triggered this situation that you're in. However, in due course, it will be possible. The potential is there. In due course, it will be possible, but it will take quite a while because they're really not happy about what went on. But in due course, it's a real possibility. Let's find out. You both need to put in some work here in really meeting at the halfway point. Because I don't know if it's ego, pride as well, or whatever barriers or hurdle there is that you need to take some courage, perhaps in approaching this person or connecting with him, or so that's what you will need to do for this to happen. Take some courage to talk about things with this person. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen by itself because they're just keeping away and they're not pleased. They're not happy. So perhaps if you reached out or connected with them through some correspondence or something of that nature, there's potential that yes, that will happen. But it will just not happen by itself soon. No, it will take time because they're really unhappy about what transpired. Okay? Right. That's Didi's call. Kamal Rani. When okay, now Kamal Rani. Well, let's find out. Rani, let's find out. When now I'm not able to give you is like a date or a time when especially the first part of your question, but the second one is possible. So let's find out. Any find out if it's possible to sorry. Okay, Komal. Intention, it's possible that will happen in terms of getting back in touch, but I'm not able to give you a specific date or dates for that. But yeah, it's possible that will happen. However, there are lessons, or there's a lesson to be learned from this, and the lesson being is that this person is very strict, or strict when it comes to boundaries. They like their boundaries and ways respected and not transgressed. So acknowledging that will pave way for this to happen. Perhaps acknowledging that through a third party, or yeah. So that's the main consideration here for this person: boundaries, and just respecting the boundaries and perhaps their decisions. Or once that's acknowledged, you will then bring about or pave way for building blocks for you guys to reconnect, and that is very likely to lead to a marriage. Yes. So that's a real possibility. But then, while that is the case, you may also have to explore your other opportunities, as this person is will, or because in much as marriage is a real possibility, obviously you'll be very close to this person. Much as that is the case, because of the caution and also keeping the options open, perhaps you may want to keep yours as well. You may find that there's not transparency is not very common, or as common as you thought it would be, because you may not share a lot freely with each other, because the perception is you may see this person as defensive or not welcoming your points of view or your suggestions. But again, their perception of you is that, or maybe that you're unreasonable. So that unhealthy state will need to be resolved if at all you're to have emotional fulfillment. But you're likely to get these once these are resolved. You need to have detailed discussions. Short of that, what I'm getting is you're likely to part company again after all this in due course, whereby you will part company and want to reach out to each other or be curious to find out what's happening. Like is the case right now. This situation is likely to replay itself, or will replay itself in due course, because they all feel you're not putting in a lot of effort in making sure that things are well balanced and harmonious. So that's how this will go. You'll be a challenging one, and it's unlikely to hold, i.e. you will have to really explore, the person will explore other options and move on with time. It's not the best news to deliver, but that's what I'm getting. I have to inform you of what's happening or what I'm getting. That's likely to be, that's going to be the case in future, because there'll be this on and off, and eventually the person will move on, or you might move on as well. Okay, so that's it. That's your reading. Okay, Anjali, hi. Hi, Anjali. Okay, Jen Quillerton. Uh, okay, Jane. I thought I answered the question. That question, did I not? Let me find out. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll answer the question, Jane Quillerton. Okay, may I ask the current energy of current energy? Okay, fine. Let's find out. Jane. Similar card. Okay. Wow. You have okay. They're curious to reach out to you. They would like to reach out, and they hope you do. And in terms of, they hope you're receptive to them. So that's what they would like to do. But they also think that you're exploring other options. Perhaps you put them on the back burner, or just and not considering them or as one of your priorities. They would like to reconnect. That's what they would like to reconnect with you, or to connect with you, and progress the connection to being together as in family, or having family. That's but they're also worried or thinking that you might do this with somebody else. So the energy, what I'm getting is that they think you're improving yourself or getting on doing things that are helpful to you. You're thinking of you, of yourself and yourself alone, not factoring them in at the moment. Your future. You're thinking of your future as an individual. That's what they're thinking. They think you're smart. They think you're smart in the decisions you make, or whatever you want to do. At least from their, you make the right decisions. However, your perception of them as well is that they are they're not forthcoming in terms of really being practical and doing the things that are necessary to do at a given point in time. That's what they think you. That's the way they see you as perceiving them. So that is what I'm getting for you, Jenna. From their point of view, you don't want to change or to make the necessary adaptations to this connection. You're sticking to the way you're used to doing things, or the way you know things have been done. From your point of view, you're resistant to change, or you're resistant to any adaptations or suggestions to modifications of whatever nature. So that is it. That's the reading for you, Jen. Okay. Okay. Anjali. Okay, Anjali. Okay, let's find out, Anjali. Because we have feelings for Anjali. Because we have the romantic feelings for Anjali. Because we have romantic feelings for Anjali. Sorry. Let me so okay, that's it. Right now, Anjali, is that yes, they're there. However, this person is really taking their time to explore, find out more elsewhere, trying to look elsewhere and exploring the options. But in due course, it may be possible for this reconnection to happen. It is a real possibility that it may happen, because what this person wants actually is a stable and happy family. So they like to have it either with you or elsewhere, but whichever way it is, that's what they want. So they're not sure if you're the person to have this with them, but they haven't ruled you out either. If it's possible, yes, they will return. However, if they consider that this is not possible, then they'll move on to get it elsewhere. But there's a real possibility that they will return, because when they think and when you think, you both, what I'm getting is, the energy I'm getting is that you both would be happy together. But this happiness, for this happiness to happen, you need to both reflect on what happened, what led to this disconnection. Once you've done some reflection and thought of ways of going about the connection to prevent a recurrence of what happened before. That'll be a good start for you to, both of you, I'm talking with this person, for you to have a new but stronger and happier connection. They'll reach out to you in due course. They will. That's what I'm getting. They will. Obviously, what I'm getting is you prefer that to happen now or tomorrow. However, what I'm getting, it will take time. It will take time. Perhaps once they've explored elsewhere and feel, okay, the decision they made is to return, then that will be the return, the beginning of that. And you may find that obviously things will change for both of you. For you, you'll feel that's what you prefer or wish for. Your wish will come true, will have come true rather, sorry. So time, it will take time. So depending, now it will take time, but it also depends on the outcome from the option they select or choose, and how that goes. If it goes well, they will not return. If it doesn't go well, or if they don't make that choice at all, then yes, they're likely to return. But what they like is a stable and happy family. So perhaps if you were to have discussions with this person after the reflection, person is, you both need to, then both your dreams will come true. Whether it's yours as well to have a happy, stable family. If it is, then you'll be on the same page with this person. But what transpired or before this disconnection is something that's they find is unsettling for them and scares them from reconnecting. Anjali, yeah. What happened is something that's they find is disturbing. So by the time they will allow you, or there'll be more an opportunity to revisit the past. Okay. Okay. Valentine. Oh, oh dear. Okay. 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 What will happen? Right. Valentine. They're not sure at the moment. They really do not know how to go about things. They're really trying to figure out their next steps and how to go about them. That's their preoccupation right now. Their preoccupation is currently more to do with the other practicalities of their life, i.e., finances, for example. That's their current, and they also feel that you are keeping to yourself just the way they are, and for now they just want their space. However, in due course, they would like to reconnect. However, during that time, you as well may be introduced to somebody else through through a friend or your associate. You're likely somebody new is likely to come up in your social circles, and this person, you feel that you're on the same page with this new person. So that will put you in a situation whereby you may have to make a difficult choice with the return or the possibility of this person coming back, and then this new potential person. So in terms of connections or relationship, that's the kind of situation that awaits you. So when you're thinking about your options, you're likely to pay more attention or give more weight to financial security. So in terms of relationships, you may feel things are not quite right, or the way you would prefer to be them to be, and you may feel just like this other person, isolated or abandoned or left out, and that's a feeling that's mutual or will be mutual even as time goes by. So you just do you, and you find that doing your own things, life is fine or going on, you're happy. However, should you seriously want to reconnect with this person, you'll have to make some major adjustments, not minor ones. You both, but it won't be easy to just, okay, let's reconnect and get on, because you will have gone through all these other situations of including factoring in financial stability as being your other main consideration. And then you find that relationship wise, or you'll find that you're not paying much attention to that. So that's likely, that's what I'm getting. And this new person who will come your way through a friend or through your association, or maybe a gathering or outing, that's an added dimension to this situation for you, Valentine. So whichever choice you make of the two options that you will have, you'll have to really nurture it by really trying to balance it in a way that balancing in terms of agreeing discussions and agreeing a healthy way forward. That's what the requirement or the necessary ingredient for you to be happy and for things to be well balanced for both of you. Okay, that's yours, Valentine. Uh, okay. Uh, Let me get to the next person. Hi. Okay, Archie. Let's find out. Archie's question is. Excuse me, Archie. Let's find out if Archie reads it out. Okay. Okay. Now, Archie, you. What needs to? What's happening now is, from this person's point of view, they're thinking issues or things went on. That's they're not they currently have a clouded mind, a mind that's clouded, but clouding is more to do with the thoughts going on with the unpleasant situation or things that happened. So you need to allow them time to, even yourself, to think and reflect and then find a way forward. Now, going by your question, Archie, your suggestion in your question, that suggestion will be practical and will yield something good, will bring about something good. Yes, if you do that, it will bring about something good, but not now. Give it a bit of time and then do that. It will change everything, whereby you find that you're back to the way things used to be for both of you. And you'll even have discussions about opportunities elsewhere or wherever they are, financial opportunities, training or developmental ideas, exchange of ideas. That will come up. So your suggestion is not a bad one at all. It's good, yes. However, the timing is not now. Give it a bit of time, because this person, if it's done now, they won't be receptive to it. However, if you give it a bit of time, they will have thought deeply and reflected on things. And when you bring up that suggestion in due course, it will be very well received with the positivity, and the response will be positive and happy one. Okay. That's Archie. Let me just see your Archie. Yes, you will be. They'll be happy to hear from you, Archie. They'll be happy to hear from you. You'll feel their love much as they'll feel yours, that you've reached out to them. So yeah, it's a good. It will be a good one. So you can do that. Just give them a bit of time for now, but then do what you're suggesting. It will make both of you happy. Okay. Right. Unapologetic Mel. Hi, Mel. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Um, Hi Mel. So this is yours. This is your reading, Mel. So currently, you, much as you're standing your ground or standing by your decision or whatever stance you've chosen, energy and situation, there's the other person is also cautious. The other person is cautious. They don't know if you will, whatever you will do or suggest, or perhaps maybe from their point of view, this person will ignore me indefinitely. That's from their point of view. You are saying you've done the right thing for yourself and you stand by your decision. And you're also cautious because you don't want to be hurt in terms of somebody's behavior. What's going on for both of you is the conflict, adversity. What I'm getting is adversity on both on your part and on the other person's part, and with some regret for the behavior. But what's going on now is the adversity, and the other. What I'm also getting, Mel, is that this will take time. This will take time, much as you are not ready to articulate your thoughts or feelings, and you're not ready. So that will take time. But let's see. You're currently, you just want to do you and just look after yourself, do your own things. You just want to be happy, gain recognition for your work or whatever you're doing. However, the challenge or challenges you have, including this situation, you're finding it very challenging. It's a challenge for you, perhaps in addition to other challenges you have in doing your own things. So you're not willing, it will not be possible for you to do that for really quite a while, because the other person through a third party will want to communicate or to reach out to you, but you're not receptive to that, or you won't be receptive to that when it happens, i.e. like within the next weeks or even months. You won't be receptive to that. However, as time goes by, you'll focus on what exactly you want out of this connection, if it's to be there again, and you'll be very specific, strategic, and firm in the way you want things to happen. There'll be, what I'm getting is that once you've thought of how clear and specific you want things to be in due course, once you've decided the specificity of that connection and the details of those specifications, you will then come up with an idea of how exactly to go about it. Yes, it will happen, Mel, but it's going to take you quite a bit of time. It will take you a while because you will have to come up with this specifications and the details of how you want this resolved, because you don't want a repeat of it, of the situation that happened. Much as the other person is also cautious, much as you will be laying out your way, the way you want things to happen, the other person will also be cautious in terms of not wanting to ruin or spoil things again. But you have to balance. If they're overcautious, they may end up being unhappy. So at that point, it will also be incumbent on you, Mel, to reassure them that that this is the way I want this connection to be healthy for both of us. So they will be seeking your reassurance as well. But you'll come up with that. You'll be able to do that. Regarding your question, yes, it will be possible in future. That point there'll be a time when that will happen. Let me just get yes, there'll be a point when that will happen, but it'll be a joyous time for both of you. You'll be happy, they'll be happy that everything has been resolved and in a way that's healthy for both of you, for both parties, rather than just one. Okay? That's yours, Mel. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, if it'll be good if people can just ask questions, direct or specific questions, you'll get more clarity, I think, if you do that. So what it is that the current, I've got another about quarter of an hour to go for today to answer these questions. So then that will be it for today, and hopefully there will be other opportunities in due course. GA Peach. GA Peach. GA Peach. So let me find out. GA Peach, how is Alice feeling about me? Let's find out. GA Peach. Okay. GA Peach, how they are feeling is that they're curious to reach out to you. They would like to reconnect. And they're thinking of a way of doing that, but a way that doesn't make them look make them look small or diminished or in some way. they just like to reach out, but they would like to reach out in a way that makes them look smarter or something of that nature, because they think what you did or said, actually what you said, was hurtful to them, and it was to their detriment. It wasn't something nice. However, they're hopeful that you will resolve the matter. They're hopeful that things will be resolved. So it's not that all is lost. It's just some temporary, it's just kind of an interlude because of what transpired, which wasn't pleasant from their point of view. And yes, there's a real possibility that you reconnect. But they feel hurt right now. They're not happy. You had your exchanges or arguments or whatever, but they don't want to come up looking looking diminished in some way. So that's how they feel, GAPG. So Koma Rani will. Oh, I think I've answered that question, Koma Rani. Yeah, it's looks like it's been posted twice. You're welcome, Mama B. Woody Witty. Okay. Okay. Yona Solis. That's fine. In terms of, it'd be good, Yona, if you asked a question or some sort of thing that you'd like to find out. I think that'll be more helpful for you in terms of clarity or trying to clarify a situation. You're welcome to ask. Hi. Yes, you can ask questions. I'm just trying to scroll through to find a question because I'm mindful of the time. Oh, I've lost the lost where I was. I've lost where I was, so I have to scroll back and. Oh dear. Okay. Scroll back. I have to scroll back. Okay. 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 Now, Katia, I'll answer your question. Katia, what kind of emotion? Told emotions. Now, what I'm getting here is that to end the current, they feel you're distant, you're not close. So they feel that needs to end or to change. You need to think or to explore, much as they are thinking of you making the right choice or making the right decision in terms of factoring them in to be able to have that moment or the times when you celebrate together, have good times, fun, leading to paving a way to having a happy home, perhaps together. That's what they would like, because currently to end the situation whereby they don't feel close, or you don't feel they're close, but they want that to change, whereby the choice you make is to factor them in for things to be, for you to be happy, celebrate together, be close, strong connection, happy one too, leading to some sort of marriage and recognition by friends and family or whatever as one unit, you, i.e. you and this person, because they believe that's that's what they're thinking, or that's the emotions they have. But they feel you are very strategic, you know what you want, so you just you're taking your time to do your things the way you want to do them. What worries them is you tend to do your things very well, and the choice you're likely to make from their point of view is you just want to have a good life, be it alone or with somebody. You don't mind being alone, provided you have a good life in terms of the material things or the things you want to achieve. But you also, from their point of view, you also like or seek recognition from others. You like to be recognized or acknowledged for whatever you do. They're not sure if you what you will do, but they're worried, or they're thinking you might just disregard them because you're just doing you, and you, from their point of view, is that you're not you. They sometimes think that, or it comes across to them as if they're non-existent. That's how you make them feel. You're just keeping to yourself, doing your own things, and what is worrying is that for them is that you may want to carry on that way. You just you may want to carry on that way. That's their worry. So the hope for them is there to be some sort of healing situation, which brings about healing in the sense that whatever difficulties or challenges or thoughts or negative or thoughts or any adverse situations to be removed, whereby there's harmony and connection, a good connection and harmony. That's their hope and wish. But they also think that you've moved on to do what you want to do for yourself, or you're just doing the things that you want to do for yourself. So what will bring about healing from their point of view is if you end this situation of like where they find themselves in some kind of solitude, they're not interacting or connecting with you. They want that to end whereby there's interaction and strong connection. Okay, so that's what they want, or that's what they're thinking or feeling, emotions. So Kilish. Okay, let's find out. Kilish. Kilish. What's coming from Kilish in general? Okay. Kilish. What's in general? You're going to have to think about and make crystal clear decisions on the way forward in terms of different aspects or areas in your life: finance, relationship, family, generally. Is you're going to make difficult, well, not difficult, it may seem difficult, but crystal clear decisions. You'll have to. That's what's coming up, because you need to get your life balanced, because if it's not balanced, then you won't be happy if you don't balance things properly. And that may mean going to perhaps even a third party to assist, or third parties, or seeking advice. And the advice could be professional advice, perhaps even to do with some court issues. That kind, yeah. So whichever way, whatever comes up, you will be able to come up with an idea, or you'll be advised on the best way forward to deal with the conflict that's in your way. So any conflict or challenging situations, or perhaps from one or more than one individual, you'll be able to deal with that, or to remove any barriers in your way regarding whatever situation it is, with the advice you'll get. And once you've made your crystal clear decisions, you'll be able to sail through any adverse situations. You're going to A connection will come up in your way with somebody or person of interest, on which you'll be on the same page regarding the relationship and how to further it. They will reach out to you. You'll reach out to each other. You'll be positive about it. However, you won't be in your. You're likely to make some changes regarding your either living arrangements or work. You need to make some changes for this to be even more enhanced, and to enrich it, because that might pose some logistical challenges in terms of meeting this person. So you need to work on that. After working on that, you find that everything is well balanced. You'll be on the same page with this person. Perhaps it might even be, you might have to change your location. Now, much as that is the case or will be the case, again, what I'm getting is there is some sort of lack of harmony or something that will bring about disharmony in this situation, generally with the person in your environment. But it's nothing major, but it's something that will not make you happy, or less happy than you were previously. So you'll have to explore your options at every given time. Keep on exploring your options and making the right choices, because that is a key ingredient or something that's crucial you have to rely on. Because what I'm getting is intellectually you're very good at discerning given the facts and things before you're very good at making the right decisions. So you will have to rely on that for you to get or to maintain balance and happiness. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, Vicky Leash. Now, what I'm doing is that I will not, so the time, in terms of time, I won't be able to do any more for today. However, hopefully there'll be other, because I can see there are lots of other questions, I believe, waiting. But in terms of time, that's what I have time for today. And I will avail people. I'm hoping to avail people other opportunities to answer questions. Yeah, and because last time I asked for suggestions for this and I didn't get any suggestions. However, I got communication for regarding readings. So I will avail people another opportunity, and for those who have made whatever donations, I appreciate the donations as well. They are greatly appreciated. So I don't know what formula to use to answer as many questions as I can. I asked for suggestions for in the last time, so but I didn't get any. So, but at the same time, I would like to answer as many questions as possible, because sometimes I get people contacting me privately for readings. So whatever suggestions you have, I would be happy to read them and see what you think. Otherwise, for today, that's it for today. And I thank you all for your time, and I will endeavor to see if I can avail those people that their questions have not been answered, to avail you time to try and answer as many questions as I can. And I also thank for all the donations that for those people who have donated. Thank you. Thanks for now, and we'll catch up soon, because it's just that I have something else that's urgently waiting for me to do. I'm running 5 minutes late as it is right now. Okay, thanks for now. Bye for today.